We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Jeanette. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Now at the plate, George Springer. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. He's running towards second. Swing and a liner. 2 out with the man at first. Late that time for a strike.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tribe, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Fourth, third baseman, Jose
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Mike Napoli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
First baseman.
Now batting, Matt Carpenter. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of... Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season.
Josh Reddick.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Settling in now, Yulieski Gurriel. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in the good hitters count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Runners off for second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again. 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took the ball right there. I wonder if he feels...
Carpenter with the slide. What a play. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. So striding in, Scooter Gennett. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Brandon Guyer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Runners on first with one down. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Ready now, Derek Fisher, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Derek Fisher.
This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Davis, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Alex.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but an easy. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing and a looper to left. Gonzalez on the move. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Rajay Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Quintana gets the sign. Here it is on 2-0. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. They'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Jose Altuve.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. But that is a good pitch, a sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
George.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Geyer is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding
Right
into
fielder.
the box, Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. And this is fouled at the plate. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Now to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Inciarte going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Now the relay home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the... Here's Mike Napoli now. 0 for 1
Leading
for
off
him
the
here in
fourth
this
for
one.
the Indians, designated hitter, number 10.
Slow roller back to the mound. And he's retired, 1 away. Standing in,
next for
Matt
Cleveland.
Carpenter. He'll look to
First
bounce
baseman.
back after striking out his last time up.
Carpenter.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Catcher,
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos.
Chirinos.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Astros.
He's 0 for 1 thus
the
far.
left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
For the Astros.
Digging in,
Designated hitter,
Derek Fisher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up. In now, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Brandon Geyer is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's Rajay Davis now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there he goes towards second. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Gennett is on his way home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Carlos Correa.
And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Takes this the other way to right. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Geyer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Riding in once again, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. There goes Altuve. Pitch misses the throw down. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field. A base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he'll get in there safely. So stepping in, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Gennett has it. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mike Napoli. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Mike Napoli.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, one away. Here's Matt Carpenter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Carpenter.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lays off 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a play. He's up with it. The throw. How about that?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Geyer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Brandon Geyer.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Inciarte.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Altuve at second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Rajay Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Derek Fisher, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Carlos Correa goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
On the ground, softly towards second. Barehanded pickup. It's in time. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. On its way is pitch number 75. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So striding forward. Now,
third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Standing in, Mike Napoli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Quintana's ready. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jeanette is there on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Now at the plate, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And with 1 out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the ninth inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. His record is now 2-3. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Colorado, second baseman.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just found it off.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One strike offering now to Hamilton. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. In there, a base hit. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Hosmer rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Alex Bregman will be next. This is in the air to right. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Second baseman.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. On the ground to the right side. There is Altuve on to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just short, hit hard. Desmond has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now batting, Yulieski Gurriel. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Brian McCann, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1. Smoke toward third. Machado has it. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in. Is that coming to the plate now? Jose Perella. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Jose Perella.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
9, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and no one will get this one. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter number 6.
Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
First baseman number
stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he misses there. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. There is Desmond. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he takes ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Bregman is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on. Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And it misses. 3-1 now. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Desmond fields it cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. There's a shot out to right center field. Machado on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cole Calhoun.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Correa gloves it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. Digging in, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a shot back up the middle. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out. Striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Jose Pirela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 strike now from Cole. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 9, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
LeMahieu.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Into the box, Brian McCann. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's Manny Machado now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Machado.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in to try it again, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard to short, scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Drilled on the ground to short. Desmond has it. No problem here. One away. Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's Desmond now at short. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Josh Reddick.
From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tapia going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Riding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit out toward second. Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu. In time. Ready for another chance. Cole Calhoun.
Colorado. Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. There he goes. Now a bunt attempt here, but this one gets right by him. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Ready with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Molina is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Pirela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Yep. 3-0.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Second baseman
Stephen Wright comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 35, Stephen Wright.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Takes this the other way to right, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chris Russin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Evan Gattis.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now
ready once again, Kyle Tucker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Austin Hayes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Late that time for a strike.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back pull. Carlos Correa is on deck. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And that's in there, base hit. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. Calhoun will drift over toward the line, but this is back up into the seats, a foul ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Josh Reddick.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. 2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Brian Shaw answers the call.
Pitching for the Rockies, number 27, Brian
Getting
Shaw.
a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the... Now batting, Raimel Tapia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tony Sipp comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Cole Calhoun.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Gaddis corrals it, but the throw is not in time. Calhoun reaches on the strikeout.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Trevor Rosenthal comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball runs inside and gets away. Started to go to second, but he'll go to third instead. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. A couple of walks for him thus far. Freddie Galvis will come on now and pinch run.
Pinch running at first for the Rockies. Number 13.
Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball.
Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. But they will not get 2. He's safe at first, and this ball game is tied. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now,
and that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So striding forward now,
6,
Billy Hamilton. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the at-bat and get the count to 0-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Billy Hamilton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Digging in the switch. Hitter Marwin Gonzalez.
For the Astros. Left fielder. Number 9.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Desmond is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Austin Hayes. Derek Fisher will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Manny Machado. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Machado.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ian Desmond goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Raimel Tapia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Gaddis gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fernando Abad takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Fernando Abad.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Third baseman, Alex.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Lifted in the air to center. Hamilton on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, George Springer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun racing back. He tracks it down, and that will. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Well hit to right, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Tyler Flowers becomes the first out of the inning. Jose Pirela stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He doubled his last time through. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Riding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Billy Hamilton.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And to his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Eric Hosmer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Manny Machado started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Derek Fisher. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1 delivery. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun sprinting after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the... Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Chris Davinsky takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another chance. Raimel Tapia. He went down on strikes last time up. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Shot toward right center, but this is taken in out there in the... Now batting, Alex Bregman. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Wade Davis enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. And that one right down Main Street. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The second baseman, number
now at the plate, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.